Welcome to the Scenario Podcast, your guide to mental health and well-being. Each episode, we uncover practical tools, discuss expert insights, and explore how supplements can transform your mental health journey. Get ready to learn, grow, and thrive with us.
You know that feeling, right? Your heart's doing a bit of a drum solo, maybe your chest feels tight, thoughts just racing. It's overwhelming.
Oh, absolutely. We all know that feeling. It's that kind of wired but tired sensation sometimes.
Exactly. But what if there was a way, like a really powerful tool you already have, to dial that anxiety right down?
Well, there is. And it's your breath. Seems almost too simple, doesn't it?
It really does. We got this fascinating collection of articles, some research you sent over looking into this. And yeah, there's definitely more to breathing than you'd think. We wanted to do a deep dive.
Absolutely. It's automatic, sure, but conscious breathing, that's different. That makes it a potent tool for managing stress.
Sure.
Think of this as your guide to using that science of breath for more calm.
Okay, so it's not just the old take a deep breath advice we always hear when stressed. There's more going on under the hood, right? Why does how we breathe actually change how we feel?
It really boils down to your nervous system. As the material highlighted, you've got these two main branches. First, there's the sympathetic nervous system.
That's the fight or flight one.
Exactly. Your body's gas pedal. When anxiety hits, boom, it floods you with energy, alertness. That's the racing heart, the tense muscles, all that.
Right, that surge you get. Okay, So how does breathing hit the brakes then?
That's the parasympathetic nervous system, the PNS. Think rest and digest.
Rest and digest. Got it.
And intentional, slow, deep breathing. That's like a direct signal to your body saying, hey, it's safe now. It gently eases off that gas pedal and lets the calming effects of the PNS kick in, especially when you take a long, slow inhale, particularly through the nose, and then really extend that exhale.
So it's like a biological hack almost. You can consciously downshift your nervous system just by breathing differently.
Precisely. It's a direct line. And there's a key player here, the vagus nerve.
The vagus nerve, heard of it. What's its role?
Think of it as your body's internal calm button, or maybe a volume knob for stress. It's this major highway connecting your brain to your vital organs. And these simple breathing practices, especially the ones with slow breaths and those longer exhales through the nose, the research you share pointed this out, they stimulate this nerve.
Stimulate the vagus nerve.
Yeah, and that sends calming signals all through your system. It tells everything to just settle down.
That's fascinating. Okay, so based on all the science, what are some actual techniques? You know, the practical things people can use?
Right. From the sources, we've pulled out 5 really effective methods. We'll go through box breathing, the 4-7-8 technique, diaphragmatic or belly breathing, alternate nostril breathing, and resonant breathing.
5 techniques.
Yeah, and each one offers a slightly different approach, good for different situations.
All right, let's start with box breathing. The 4-4-4-4 method. I've heard this is popular with people in high-pressure jobs, Navy SEALs, athletes.
That's the one. It's very structured. Designed for a quick nervous system reset, helps you regain focus fast. As you said, folks who need composure under stress really favor it.
A mental declutter, you said, like hitting pause.
Exactly. A structured pause button for those racing thoughts. Works quickly, too.
Okay, so how do you actually do it? What's the rhythm?
It's simple, really. 4 parts. First, you inhale deeply through your nose, count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, inhale for 4.
Then, you hold that breath. Again, count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hold 4.
Next, exhale slowly, maybe through your mouth this time. Count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Exhale 4.
And finally, you hold the breath out, empty lungs, for another count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then repeat.
Inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 4, hold 4. Got it. Nice and symmetrical, like a box.
That's why they call it box breathing. Aim for maybe 4 to 6 rounds.
Any tips to make it even more effective?
Yeah, closing your eyes definitely helps. It minimizes distractions, lets you focus inward, and maybe try placing a hand on your chest or belly. Feeling the breath can deepen that connection.
Good idea. When's the best time to pull out box breathing?
It's great when your mind feels really scattered, or if you feel a wave of panic coming on. Even proactively, like before a presentation or a tough conversation.
Sort of brings you right back to the present.
Exactly, regaining that sense of control.
And the research we looked at supports this.
Oh, yes. There was that 2021 study, I think it was in Frontiers in Psychology, showed this kind of slow, rhythmic breathing, lowers cortisol, it's the stress hormone, and even improves cognitive function when you're under pressure.
Lower stress, think clear. Okay, that's a solid one. What's technique number 2?
Next up is 4-7-8 breathing. This one is really geared towards deep relaxation. Great for anxiety, slowing down thoughts, especially good before sleep.
478. The numbers are different here, so it's not symmetrical like box breathing.
Right. It emphasizes the exhale. Think of it as a gentle nudge towards calm, like a lullaby for the nervous system, as one source put it.
Okay, walk me through the 478 steps.
Sure. You start by inhaling quietly through your nose for a count of 4.
Inhale nose, 4 seconds.
Then hold your breath for a count of 7 seconds. This is the longer hold.
Cool for 7. Okay.
And finally, you exhale slowly and completely through your mouth for a count of 8 seconds. You might even make a gentle whoosh sound.
8 seconds exhale. Wow, that's quite long.
It is. And that long exhale is really the key. It strongly activates that parasympathetic rest and digest response we talked about.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
Repeat the cycle maybe 4 to 6 times.
That extended exhale, I can really see how that would signal time to unwind. When would you use 478?
It's fantastic at bedtime, definitely. Helps quiet the mind. Also really good after a stressful event or just anytime you feel mentally overwhelmed, lots of mental chatter.
And there's science backing up that longer exhale.
There is. A 2017 study, I think it was, in DMC Complementary Medicine and Therapies, confirmed that prolonging the exhale, like in 478, increases heart rate variability, or HRV.
HRV, right. And higher HRV is good.
Yes, higher HRV is a marker of better parasympathetic activity, more stress resilience. Basically, a sign your body's handling stress well.
Interesting. Okay, technique number 3. Diaphragmatic breathing. Belly breathing. This sounds fundamental.
It really is. It's about getting back to our natural, most efficient way of breathing. Using the diaphragm, that big muscle under your lungs.
Instead of those shallow chest breaths we take when we're anxious.
Exactly. Anxiety often leads to shallow, rapid chest breathing, which just makes things worse. Diaphragmatic breathing encourages deep, full breaths right down into the belly.
So how do we actually do it? How do we make sure we're using our belly?
Best way to start is to get comfortable, maybe sit or lie down. Place one hand flat on your upper chest and the other hand on your belly, just below your ribs.
One hand chest, one hand belly.
Okay, now breathe in slowly through your nose.
Mm.
As you inhale, focus on feeling the hand on your belly rise. Try to keep the hand on your chest relatively still.
So the belly pushes out on the inhale.
Right. Then exhale slowly, maybe through pursed lips, feeling the hand on your belly gently fall back down. Again, the chest stays pretty still.
Focus on the belly moving, not the chest.
Exactly. Just focus on that gentle rise and fall for, say, 5 to 10 minutes.
That feels like it would really ground you, just focusing on that physical sensation. When's the best time for this one?
This is a fantastic one for daily practice. Think of it as retraining your breath. Doing it regularly helps lower your baseline anxiety over time, makes deep breathing your default mode again.
So it's preventative, too.
Very much so. And the science. A 2017 randomized study in psychiatry investigation found that 8 weeks of diaphragmatic breathing practice significantly lowered anxiety scores.
Wow, 8 weeks.
Yeah. And participants also reported better focus and concentration.
Makes sense. Okay, strong case for making that a habit. What's number 4?
Number 4 is alternate nostril breathing, or Nadi Shuhana in the yogic tradition.
Nadi Shuhana. Okay.
This one comes up a lot in yoga and meditation resources. The idea is that it balances the energy flow in the body, maybe balances the 2 hemispheres of the brain. It's known for calming the nervous system, promoting clarity.
Balancing. Interesting. This one sounds maybe a bit more complex to do.
It takes a little coordination at first, but it's not too bad. Find a comfy seated position, spine straight, close your eyes gently.
Okay.
Now, take your right hand, use your right thumb to gently close your right nostril.
Thumb closes right nostril. Got it.
Inhale slowly and deeply through your left nostril. At the top of the inhale, close your left nostril with your right ring finger. So now both are closed for just a moment. Then release your thumb from the right nostril and exhale slowly and completely through the right nostril.
Okay. Exhale right.
Now inhale through that same right nostril.
Inhale.
At the top, close the right nostril again with your thumb. Release your ring finger from the left nostril and exhale slowly through the left.
Exhale left. Okay, that's one full cycle.
That's one full cycle. Inhale left, exhale right, exhale left. Then you just continue that alternating pattern for several minutes.
That rhythmic switching sounds like it could be quite meditative, actually. Very focusing.
It is. It requires a bit of concentration, which helps pull you away from anxious thoughts.
When would this be most useful?
It's really good during times of, like, high emotional intensity or overwhelm. Also great before meditating, or just anytime you need a boost in mental clarity and calm focus.
And the research on this ancient practice?
Yeah, there was a 2013 study, Journal in Clinical Psychology, I believe, that found even just 15 minutes of Nadi Shodhana led to significant improvements in cognitive performance and reduced physiological signs of stress.
15 minutes. That's pretty accessible. Okay, impressive. And our fifth technique?
The fifth one is resonant breathing, sometimes called coherent breathing.
Resonant. Coherent.
Yeah.
What's the idea here?
This one is all about finding a specific breathing rhythm that synchronizes your breath rate with your natural heart rhythms. The goal is to kind of optimize how your body's functioning, leading to better emotional regulation.
Syncing breath and heart. How do we do that? What's the magic rhythm?
The most common rate for achieving this resonance for most adults is around 5 to 6 breaths per minute.
6 breaths a minute. That sounds quite slow.
It is slower than our typical unconscious breathing. The usual method is to breathe in gently through your nose for a count of 5 seconds.
Inhale 5.
And then exhale gently, maybe through your mouth or nose, for another count of 5 seconds.
Exhale 5. So it's balanced. 5 in, 5 out.
Exactly. Nice, even rhythm. You continue this for several minutes, just maintaining that steady 5-second inhale, 5-second exhale.
Aiming for that 6 breaths per minute sweet spot. When's a good time for resonant breathing?
It's wonderful during meditation, helps deepen the practice. Also great while journaling, or maybe when you're trying to transition out of a stressful moment and gently guide yourself back to calm.
Sort of easing back into equilibrium.
Precisely. And the research here is quite strong too. Studies consistently show that breathing around that 6 breaths per minute rate increases HRV, remember, that marker for stress resilience.
All right, HRV again.
It also improves mood and enhances our ability to bounce back from stress. There was a key study in applied psychophysiology and biofeedback confirming how effectively it regulates the autonomic nervous system.
Okay, so 5 really distinct, powerful techniques. That's a great toolkit. Any sort of final pro tips for making these actually stick, making them work in real life?
Yeah, absolutely. The biggest thing is consistency,
Yeah.
really. Try to practice every day, even for just a few minutes, even when you're not feeling anxious.
Build the habit.
Exactly. It trains your body's response over time. Another tip, try pairing your breath work with something else calming. Maybe some gentle stretching or calming music, even aromatherapy like lavender.
Stacking calming habits.
Right. And don't forget technology. There are some really good breathing apps out there that can guide your rhythm, track your practice. That could be helpful, especially at first.
Good point.
Some people also find combining breath work with, say, journaling about how they feel or repeating a positive affirmation can deepen the effect. And just a general reminder for most of these, breathing in through the nose is usually best, and always aim for that slow, controlled exhale. That really helps engage the relaxation response.
In through the nose, slow exhale. Got it. That's all super practical. Okay, let's tackle a few common questions people ask about this stuff. First one, what's the best breathing technique for anxiety? Is there one winner?
That's a tough one because it could be personal, but box breathing often gets mentioned for quick relief because it's so structured and grounding in an acute moment.
For immediate help.
Right. But for overall stress reduction and promoting relaxation, 4-7-8 with its long exhale is fantastic. And daily diaphragmatic breathing is really key for lowering that baseline anxiety. They all work by calming the nervous system, just in slightly different ways.
So maybe experiment and see what works best for you in different situations.
Exactly. The best one is the one that resonates with you and that you'll actually practice.
That makes sense. Okay, next question. What's the 5-5-5 method for anxiety?
Ah, yes. That usually refers to resonant breathing, the one we just discussed. Inhale for 5 seconds, exhale for 5 seconds.
So the 5-5 rhythm aiming for 6 breaths a minute.
Precisely. That steady, slow pace is great for regulating your heart rate quickly and bringing about a sense of calm relatively fast. So yes, 5-5 breathing or resonant breathing.
Got it. And one more that comes up a lot. Can anxiety actually cause shortness of breath? Because it really feels like it sometimes.
Oh, absolutely it can. It's a classic symptom. Remember the fight or flight response? Your body gears up for action and breathing becomes shallow and rapid. You might feel like you can't get at full breath even though you're technically breathing faster. It feels like you're suffocating.
Yeah, that feeling is awful.
It really is. And that's precisely why these slow, deep breathing techniques are so effective. They counteract that physiological response. They signal safety and allow your breathing to return to a normal, deeper pattern, bringing back that feeling of control.
It's really kind of amazing when you think about it. These tools are free. They're always with us. our own breath, and they can be so incredibly powerful for managing difficult emotions like anxiety.
It's true. And the real beauty is, like we said, consistent practice doesn't just help in the moment. It actually builds resilience in your nervous system over time.
So you become better equipped to handle stress generally.
Exactly. You become more grounded, more balanced, better able to navigate life's inevitable ups and downs without getting quite so thrown off course.
So the message really is, give these a try. Experiment.
Yeah.
Make focused breathing a regular part of your wellness routine, even if it's just for 5 minutes a day.
Definitely. You might be surprised by the difference it makes, feeling calmer, clearer, more connected to yourself.
So maybe a final thought for everyone listening. As you try these different techniques, the box, the 4-7-8, belly breathing, alternate nostril, resonant, really pay attention.
Yeah, notice how your body feels with each one. Does one feel more grounding? Does another feel more energizing or more relaxing? Which one clicks for you when you're feeling overwhelmed versus just needing to focus?
That self-discovery seems key, finding your breathwork toolkit.
Absolutely. That awareness is what turns this knowledge into a truly personal and powerful resource for your well-being.
Thanks for tuning in to the Scenario Podcast. Don't forget to visit scenario.com for more expert tips, articles, and supplements designed to support your mental health. If you enjoyed this episode, remember to subscribe and share it with a friend. Until next time, take care of yourself.